Hello, we're playing some Deep Rock and we got a special guest here who's going to play with me. Hope you're looking forward to it. It's Temp. You want to introduce yourself? I think they probably already know you, but...
Yay! Hello, I'm Temp. Uh, Flavor Milkshake V Rigger Extraordinaire. I don't know. I'm on my bad mic today, so I probably sound like trash, but nice to be here, and I am looking forward to playing this game.
Yeah. If you haven't tried out
Been
the
a-
game before, definitely fully recommend it. It's very, very good.
just be careful. This game is addictive as hell.
Yeah, I
I
have I have like
definitely gave up like a solid month of my life over to this game.
I've
It
I
is
think more than
awful.
400 hours I think at this point in it, which is entirely
400,
too
that's
many.
so messed up.
Yeah.
400, that's got to be closing in on like 20 days, 20 full days worth.
I,
That's,
I don't like thinking about it like that, but yeah, that's yep that. Yeah, at the very
yeah.
least, it's like more than 15 full days. I think I was at like 360 like a month or two ago before the
Ugh.
season started. But yeah,
Yeah, this game's got a really nasty like cycle of like
it's very just like
like things to do, like weeklies and
yeah,
dailies. It's just very dangerous.
yeah. So I appreciate it's not like daily login stuff, which is nice because I don't like feel the pressure to log in daily, and I could just do it weekly, like do it all like one day in the week.
I'm sure
But
you
I do
could
still
do
I
it
could yeah,
weekly. You could do it
but
weekly.
I could also just level my guys and get overclocks that way, and I gotta constantly be leveling because that's the most efficient way to unlock the new weapon customizations.
Wait, hang on. Let me. Oh, I gotta change my icon. This is when I was with Brolime earlier. Where is my? Is it under thumbnails, maybe?
Well, I don't know. I had to
No.
find my like one that I had for like Minecraft and stuff for this because I figured it was more fitting.
Hmm. Is that a Minecraft like little Fugi thing?
No, it's just like I AI generated like a mining themed one a while back, for Minecraft, and so I was
Ah,
like, I should this one makes sense, and it's like kind of a dwarf chibi thing, so let me go look for that, and then I had to find it on my phone and like resend it
mm.
because I didn't have it on here because I like didn't use it too often. Okay, so we're this mission. This one of the like more like regular missions is just extracting more and so mining a specific like blue ore that I don't see any of it here. Oh, there it is. Let me light it up with the flare gun. But it's
All right,
this
this is
ore.
our. Oh, it's Morkite.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
basically if you just mine
huh.
a bunch of it and then we put it in our donkey or mule. Who is where is
Put it
she?
in the donkey.
Yeah, Molly.
Uh,
There you are. Oh, I forgot I put my volume off because I was watching something. Oops. Completely forgot that. There we go. Yeah.
okay, I think I
There's
got.
also like special ores and stuff to collect. Like what I just put in is one of the special ores, and so if you get those, you can get like the weapon upgrades and all that. And so there's other stuff to collect in the mission besides just the Morkite, and then if those nuts and stuff are the secondary objective. Plus there's gold. The dude doesn't love gold.
Yeah, dwarves love gold.
Yeah. I'm more of a
Dwarves crave
Nitra
it.
fan
They need
myself,
it.
but gold is very good.
I mean, I feel like in terms of like the currency in this game, I never
Yeah.
feel very like restricted by money.
Yeah, I think gold would have more weight to it if you like had more restrictions on money. But you always like it's fairly generous with how
Um,
much money you get, which is nice. Like I've never really felt like I'm low on it. And even like now when I've been grinding overclocks and spending a bunch on that, I've always been like at a fairly consistent 200,000 credits.
yeah, no, money's not like your
The big
it's not
resource.
the factor that's holding you back, right? It's
Yeah,
not like
it's
the
just basically the factor that's holding me back is just Magnite, the specific, like the red ore that you find in like lava biomes and stuff. Because I think it certainly feels like the rarest. And so I never have enough. Yeah. Oh, did you find the exit? Oh, I went right by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's the red one. It's not on this map, unfortunately. But I never find, like, enough of it, so I'm always, like, short. Like, the other ones I usually have at least, like, a couple hundred most of the time. But Magnite, not so much. I basically burn through that as soon as I spend it. Because I feel like all the good overclocks as well require it. They're rare. Yeah, and this is Nitra here.
Look at, like,
which is...
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to, like, look at the resources in this game. I don't remember which ones I was always, like, trying to get after, but...
I think the easiest is, like, the green Umanite, which is, like, the green, like, more radioactive-y type one.
Yeah, no, there's, like, one of the green ones that's, like, you always have, like, an excessive amount of it.
I think I've got, like,
you can actually use it for.
A bunch, like, I've probably earned 1,000 at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a fret. Oh, nice, and you can pet them. I actually have never used this ability, so I didn't know you could pet them.
You never use that? Dude, that's like the best thing about... Like, some of the abilities in this are so good. Like,
I wish there were more slots, honestly. I wish there were more, because I normally use, like, the hover boots in one of the slots, because they're, like, if you're falling, they're just a godsend.
That's like, it gives you, like, a few seconds of, floating, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever used that, actually.
It's good with Scout, because it generally will give you enough time to get the grapple hook recharged. Mid-air.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, and even if you don't,
That's
it's
like
just, if you fall, like, it's just a nice way to just avoid ball damage, because I swear half the damage I take in this game is just, I jumped and was not thinking, and now I'm falling to my death.
Yep.
Because a lot
Part of the occupational hazards of being the dwarf, I guess.
That is true. You would think if they were short, there'd be more digging and stuff, but no, it's just all falling. Damn, that actually... Does it stay, like, indefinitely? That's really nice.
What,
I should give that...
Yeah, it stays until it dies.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
And you can get, like, the advanced varieties, like the ones with, like, the spikes on them or the armor. So, like, those guys last a long time. So it's basically another source of DPS. So
I really should give that a shot, because normally I've just been doing, like, the... There's the one that that gives you advance warning if you're about to be grabbed and frees you of that. I find that's nice because, like, if you're playing solo, it's relying on, like, the AI to help you is not always super fast. Or I do the one that lets you get people out faster. But I think
that's kind of one that I think you need. You think you need that one if you're gonna play solo, because
I think if you're doing the longer mission solo, then yeah. If you're doing a shorter mission, you're probably, and like especially if you're not super high difficulty, you're probably like you can get away with not having it.
Down it goes.
I'd say the more essential. Oh shit. Oh.
He's right here. He's right here. So, I've never been in like such a small area with him.
Normally it's bigger. So some of the most of the enemies are like the aliens on the planet, but some of them, like the robotic ones here, are the rival company trying to steal our cash. Where'd you go? There you are. No, you fucker.
What's the highest difficulty you've done on this?
That I've beaten, I think I've beaten like 4s a couple times, but only barely. Consistently, I can do 3s, like solo, pretty like regularly. 5s I've never like done to completion.
Yeah, I actually haven't unlocked level 5 lethal. Whatever.
I did it because I was out of assignments. It was a pain. It was miserable. I would not like recommend it unless you have like a group of probably like 3 people, because it is just rough. You will get like, because like if I think one of them is one of the salvage ones, which is you have to stay in an area for a really long time, and since the enemies hit like a truck, you're just gonna like get knocked.
Yeah. That's
and
tough.
then Yeah. I think
No, that's understandable.
it's possible, but it's just hard enough that it was never really worth doing. Especially not like now that I've unlocked it, I haven't used it since, because it's just like I'd rather get the resource, like assure that I'm gonna get the resources, than try to get super greedy and just get absolutely punished.
Yeah, no, when I was really into this game, I had a group of 2 other people, or was it 3? No, I think it was only 2. I think we only had 2 people playing with us, and yeah, we didn't really we weren't like super into the idea of like trying to play a hard difficulty and like get a challenge, so we kind of stuck around with like level 3 difficulty, sometimes going up to 4. Things were going a little slow.
Yeah. I normally do 2 when I'm solo. 3 is fun to do with like 2 or 3 people, or 2 or more people. But I didn't really do 4 like. I only did 4 to unlock the 5s, and then I never did the 5s because I don't want to deal with that. That sounds hard. I think that
the only reason like I would want to have to deal with a difficult level is just when you want to do a deep dive, but like screw the deep dive,
I
man.
think
It's so miserable.
The regular ones aren't that bad if you just have enough time to like go through them, because you have to do them all in a row. But in terms of like difficulty, the regular ones like are definitely doable solo, fairly consistently.
I'm dissolving.
The elite ones, on the other hand, are absolutely miserable, and I cannot consistently get past the first mission solo. I think I've done it like twice, and I generally do try at least to like scout out what because it's always the same mission and same map for the week. So if you replay it and stuff, even if you die, it's going to be the same. So you can kind of get an idea, but there are some, if it's a salvage or just a mission I know is just going to be really difficult, I just won't do it during the elites, because you are guaranteed to die and you just don't get anything if you do die. Because there's no special ores or anything to collect in the deep dives, unfortunately.
The regular ones?
Yeah.
There was
sometimes there's like the unique, you get the you get overclocks and stuff for completing them. You don't get the special ores unless there's like a specific event that happens.
Oh.
Like if you get like find one of like the crates, then you can get it from there. If you find like one of the aliens that drops it, you get it. But otherwise, they're not gonna like spawn naturally, which is kind of unfortunate because it would be a nice way to get resources.
That's how you do it. Drop pod is on the way.
But it's also partly why I only do it like once a week and don't replay it, because I need to get the resources. I must have them all.
That's all you're here for, is getting those upgrades.
Yeah, because like it's very like the overclocks are like generally like they're add a lot of variety and fun to it. Like with the one I'm using on this shotgun, it like completely it doesn't technically, it's not completely changing it because it's the same. Like I'm using it as a shotgun, but the damage feels absolutely different, and like it feels like I can use it on like tough creatures and not just have it like reserved for the weaklings and use like my primary. Oh, sorry for the friendly fire.
That's okay.
Yeah, the friendly fire damage is very low in the game, which is nice as well. It is possible to kill a teammate if you know what you're doing and are intending to do so, but otherwise you're usually good. Yeah, like with the driller, if you use the driller C4, you can basically like get half their health down with just one of those.
You could probably have an easier time killing somebody by just like mining out the floor under them and making them fall.
Yeah, yeah, especially as driller because they got the drills and stuff. You just have to be careful you don't fall too. But that's why I always run. Oh, thank you. That's one of the other ones I run, is the shield boost if I'm playing with friends, because that one's also quite good. All the like perks and stuff are all very good. To the point where I wish that there was more perk slots, just because there's always like a couple that I regret not having.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still.
I'm trying to use this explosive.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
I was. What happened there?
I blew you up.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, that grenade launcher is quite good.
It's interesting. I forgot I had a grenade launcher. I don't know what my setups are on most of these guys. I just know how I play with the scout every day. Every time I play the game. Scout's too good.
The scout, yeah, the scout.
You can just zip around like Spider-Man.
I would say objectively Scout is the best because it has the best mobility. The flare gun is like amazing. And all the guns and stuff are like solid. I wouldn't say that they're the best per se, but they're all like top threes probably. Like there's top like it's the second best character in terms of guns, I think.
It's definitely my favorite for guns, just because I get that sniper rifle, the powerful sniper rifle.
Yeah, none of the Scouts' guns are bad, is the thing. Whereas some of the other classes have guns that are, like, not good. But they also have guns that are, like, probably better than the Scouts, if you, like, look at the stats and stuff. Oh, it's a salvage. Life is suffering.
Yeah, it's fine. Mining was my least favorite always, so...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
just... I don't like the walk. Because, like, whenever you, like, finish up the mining mission, you always have to, like, walk all the way back.
Yeah.
And depending on the level, sometimes you have to just go, like, a really long way. It's just like, a really long...
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't like that so much. I don't mind salvage.
Yeah. It depends on where you call it. But either way, because it depends on where you call it, you have to walk back anyway, so it doesn't matter, I suppose. Like, if you call it in the middle of the map, it's going to be fairly close. But if you call it, like, at the start, one end or the other, it is definitely not going to be close. And it's not worth it. It's not, like, fun. It's the same problem if you have the, like, the drilling missions. Because, like, if you call it from at the end where it's finished, it does, like, the final drill section, then you have to walk all the way back almost.
Yeah, but I mean that one's not usually that long compared to like if you're in a mining mission.
That's true.
It's three things long. Like it's got like the three level difficulty. It's just
especially because with the drill, it's not a maze. Like you very clearly know where you're gonna go because you've drilled there from the start. Whereas if you're in a mining mission, you have to go all the way and find it. Is there anything this way? No, there's nothing this way. It looked like there was. I try to avoid checking the map because I find it confusing.
Madness.
It's like, because it's fine now, but as soon as you start to get, like, having explored a decent amount, then it gets like you have to like figure out where
you have to, like, you do some like camera manipulation to try to get like the right angle on it. Yeah. I
also like part of it's a bit of stubbornness because I have an ongoing joke with some of the friends who I have play it where I never look at the map before I start digging into like those dirt areas that indicate a tunnel.
That's such a mistake. That is such a mistake.
Oh no, it's absolutely a mistake, but it's a point of pride that I'll just dig until I find it.
That's
because like you can kind of figure it out most of the time. But then because generally it will be this is the Umanite that's really common. But you can generally figure it out because it will be like the center of like the dirt area will usually be facing towards it. But like that's like every other one, and the rest of the time it's just like off to the side or wherever. And then it's embarrassing. But it's a stubbornness at this point. Yeah.
It's no good. You gotta update. You gotta keep current. You gotta be open to new possibilities and new ways to
Yeah.
change
But
things.
if I'm like drill or something, I
I
also definitely won't check the map because I would just drill through there because that is who needs the map. I can just dig out the entire area.
Damn it. Lots of web spinners here. This is annoying.
Yeah.
Guess what is leaking? Die like your mother dead.
I really like the the driller. Is that what he is? The driller?
Yeah, yeah.
I really like the idea of him, but for some reason I just I can't get into the character very much.
It's the
Like he's just like so
the lack
bulky and
of
slow, and like
the-
his
yeah.
weapons.
the weapons. I found they don't have very good long range, which is rough because like in a large map like this, you want to have like decent range
Well
options.
done. You're repaired.
What it does
Yeah.
have is it has like good close range, and there are a couple good overclocks. I have one for the cryo cannon that basically lets me shoot an icicle that does heavy damage and stuns, and because that has very long range, it all kind of works.
Mm.
But like I don't use any of the other guns because I just find like the lack of range from the flamethrower and stuff to be really crippling, I guess.
Yeah, like he needs a good secondary, and I don't know if he does have a good secondary. I hate his pistol. Like that's,
I like his
the worst
pistol.
in-
I think it's just like I like his pistol as a gun, but it doesn't work because it doesn't complement the other gun well, and none of his other secondaries are, I think, that good either. Like none of them, they just
Yeah.
don't complement like the primaries well because they don't
No.
add range. They just add a decent amount of like extra damage
Coordinates
at close
downloaded.
range, which
It
he
really
just doesn't need.
it just sucks because he's like the drills are so good. There's such it's such
Yeah.
a like and like
And the
I mean,
C4 is also good. Like he's one of the ones who has like a gadget that's very good
I don't
in a
I don't know if
pinch.
I've ever used the C4 for anything.
It does decent damage on enemies. Is like if you have like a good like cluster of them. But the thing is, you have to be very close to use it, and because he already has good cluster damage with the like primaries, it just doesn't really fit his loadout well. It doesn't complement the
Right.
rest of it because it's basically he's fully spec'd into like close range damage, and it just in like a long range,
Take off.
even like a medium range thing, it's just you're not gonna have the damage to like hit anything. And then what do you do?
Just just a heads up. You can totally kill my spider pretty easily with what is it? Friendly fire. So be careful.
Oh yeah, I will
with them.
avoid that. I don't have any like,
Like-
explosives and stuff, so it shouldn't be a big like risk. Though
Okay.
potentially when we're at like the stage where we're doing the area defense, then because we'll be in such close proximity the whole time, I get no
I mean, it'll
promises.
be okay. No, that's fine. I mean, by that point, he'll probably be dead. I'll be shuffling them around. But
Oh yeah, because it
No,
recharges
it's-
and stuff. That
yeah,
I
it does
should have. I
recharge. You
should
can only
have.
have one. But yeah.
I should have
Oh, you
checked
should have
that
tried it out.
Yeah.
It's really fun. You just get like it's just like another source of DPS, and like it can to draw attention from enemies. It's just super.
Oh yeah,
handy.
because that's the thing with like turrets and stuff is like even boss like nothing else draws attention really, except
Oh,
for
damn
like
it, I brought another arm.
alright, this is that that's all of them. Let's just see if there's any more of the big pearls. I don't think there is anywhere. But actually, we can
pearls
probably.
or ebonets.
Oh, well, because I was thinking pearls because you can't. They're heavy to carry, whereas everything else
Right,
that we're gonna
and
need.
yeah, they're useful.
Because
set.
once we call in the uplink to mission control, then we'd lose access to the mule.
Right.
But I don't think
That's
that
not
there.
that
I
big a
don't
deal.
think. Yeah, I don't think there's any. So I think we should probably just call it in.
There's some fruit at the bottom here.
Yeah. I think the
Yoink.
Driller, out of the classes, I think I'd probably say Scout's the best, Engineer second best. I think Driller is third, despite having, I think, the worst, like, gun combination. And
You think Gunner's the worst?
Well, because Gunner's mobility is just, is awful. Like, the zipline just sucks. Like, straight up.
It does not suck. The
Yes,
zipline is great.
it's ridiculously slow, and there's the angle limitations.
You don't have to be fast on that thing, though.
Yeah, but because you're already bulky as is, like, even with, like, the Driller, I can move faster if I just dig a tunnel. Like... and
But it helps if you have, like, a big gap.
Yeah, but it has to be a big gap that also isn't, too vertical because of the angle. Like, if it wasn't for the angle limitation, if you could just shoot, like, in any direction, I think it would be good. I think it would substantially improve the Gunner, and probably make him overall, like, as good as
I can't agree with this. I can't agree with this assessment. It's just so useful. You can get, like, that, overdrive that, like, makes you unable to move while you shoot, but it makes you a lot more powerful. And you just throw down, like, a zipline. You can, like, move back and forth while you're on it to kite a little bit. I'm gonna hit this button. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem. I'm just looking for an ARs. I haven't used that overdrive as much, so that's fair. I just think that it's because, like, I'm thinking of it from the mobility perspective and less, like, the damage stuff, and because vertical mobility is generally pretty hard in this game.
Yeah, no, in terms of
And
vertical,
that.
Driller kinda... Well,
Driller is, like, just as bad.
Driller's second place, I would say, for vertical.
Like,
with Engineer, you have to make, like, a whole daisy chain of, like, dirt
yeah,
paths
but
going up.
Driller, Engineer, you can at least get it if it's, like, at the top of a, like, up here.
Molly's on the move for the
Whereas if it's the Driller, you just can't because there's nothing to drill, like, onto the stabilizers, like, to walk on. And Gunner, you just can't shoot high enough that it's, like, it's just, that's why I think he has the worst verticality. Because you won't be, like, you can't angle it properly, so it doesn't really matter. Like,
I guess, he's just so strong. I feel like
his guns are good. His guns are quite good. I think he has, like, generally some of the, like, strongest guns. I really like the Hurricane rocket launcher. And his pistols are also decent. But it's just the mobility option isn't that good. The shield's probably better than I give it credit for. I just I forget to use it a bunch. Same with, like, Engineers, turrets. I just never use the turrets because
you're right. I need to put those down right now.
It's just one of those, like, I'm not gonna remember. Like, oops. Because I play, like, moving around a lot as, like, Scout or, like, even when I'm playing the other classes. So I'm not gonna stay still and, like, build up. There you are. Oops.
But, like, here's the thing: when you're playing Engineer, you can throw down 2 turrets. You could grab a spider as well as your buddy, and then you have Bosco, and you're already, like, full arsenal, right?
Yeah, and I do think the Engineer, like, there's an argument that it's, like, almost, like, about as good as Scout. In terms of, like, everything else. It doesn't have the mobility and utility, but it definitely has the firepower. That's better than Scout.
I mean, he's definitely, like, the utility guy. He's got all the cool gadgets.
Yeah, like, the flare gun is, like, amazing. I always wish I had it whenever I'm playing someone else.
What? What happened? Why is it coming in so close? I had this happen the other match, too.
I think it's just because there's not a lot of other room for it, I guess. Normally,
I mean, I've had some really awfully placed ones before.
I mean, I appreciate it being closer, to be honest.
Sure. I just feel like it's... Part of the fun was having, like, to make a really awful long line.
I mean, that's why I like the pipeline mission. Because you can just make a big one and just ride that, and that's fun. I'm gonna call in a supply drop in the area.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, no, that's definitely, like, the most creative and fun mission type.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just like, it takes a long time. Like,
Yeah.
that's a long-ass mission that you play. And, like,
Yeah,
it's
I'd
always
say it's, I think, like, lengthwise, it's about probably similar to this. Maybe it's a bit longer. I find it doesn't feel as long as this because I'm not, like, in the same area the whole time. but it is like definitely one of the ones where you can't like. There is like a minimum amount of time that you are going to be able to do it in, and you cannot do it like much faster even if you really try. Whereas it's like Morkai mining and stuff, you can speed through that if you'd like. Or the alien one, if the alien eggs is really easy if you have Bosco.
Shoot.
Try and lure him a bit closer and then I can... Oh! That works too.
What's my grenade type? Whoops.
Oh, we got him. Sorry, I was popping out so that I could get some damage on him. Scout's grenades are kind of alright. I think Driller has a really good grenade set. Who else has it? Engineer
I like
also
Drillers
has
a
really
lot.
great.
His grenades are just decoys, though.
No, the Engineer's, like, 4th grenade is really good.
Oh wait, there's different types?
Yeah.
Why don't I
Oh,
remember
definitely
this?
check them out.
Why don't I remember this? It's so weird.
Well, cause you have to like click through the grenades and like it's not as like obvious because it doesn't show like the upgrade stuff that the other classes will or the other like equipment will have.
Right.
Like even the pickaxe and stuff has like upgrade window, but the grenades don't because it's like you just have to buy it in the window, but it doesn't show that you have to buy it otherwise.
Fuel cells fully charged.
But all of them have decent grenades, like at least a couple ones that are good in the selection. Scout has like his 4th one is like a boomerang that stuns and does a bit of damage, which is decent. Engineer has like one that creates little drones that will like seek out enemies and like attack them, like so it does good fast damage.
I'm gonna have to try that.
It's basically, if you remember, like the prospector from the last, or was it earlier this mission?
Yeah, it was earlier.
Then it's basically that, and it does a little, like it's the stuff that spawns the tiny guys, and it just spawns a bunch of like unkillable, I think, ones of those that will just run around and do a bunch of damage in like the area. Which is very good. And then Gunner has like good explosive damage, and Driller has the axes and like other great explosive options as well. Nades are something they've definitely, I think, done right, where they all like it feels very well balanced among the classes. They all have like 1 or 2 that are just very good. And none of it feels like objectively stronger than the others. Another one of the Scout good ones is there's the one that oh yeah, you've got this one. That one looks nice, but it's not. I don't feel like it's as useful as the other types.
No, it's terrible. But yeah, I just like throwing them all down when the mission's over. Nice and easy. This game is just like fucking popcorn, man. You can just keep going and going.
Like you can just keep. It doesn't like feel tiring or anything. Just play through it, and it doesn't like it generally doesn't feel like it takes like a while. Like that's one of the longer types of missions I feel like, and that was still like fast. Like it, you're out in like a couple minutes. Depending on difficulty, you might be out a bit longer. But like, yeah, it's just pretty quick, pretty fast, and very, very addictive. So yeah, check out the grenades.
Whoa, yeah. How did I not get these before? This is crazy.
Yeah, so for the Scout,
the
the cryo grenade and the voltaic stun sweeper are really good. It's the SSG for Driller is very good.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Driller here.
Or not, sure, not for Engineer. And the Driller one has the impact. This first one and impact axes are also just like fantastic for Driller.
Yeah, no, I like the axes too much.
They're I think I still use them despite the new stuff they add because you can also pick them up if you miss, or even if you just don't hit directly, because they do a tiny amount of area damage. Like, they have like a small bubble around them as you throw them. So if you like graze an enemy, you still deal damage, but you're able to pick up the axe as well, which is sometimes nice if you're particularly good at aiming it.
Right.
Do I have enough of these still? No, never. Suffering.
Well, I got
It's
through
always
my
magnet. Yeah, feel free to. I have like no assignments to do, because I am way too addicted to this game. So
let's
feel
see
free
what
to do any you have. Yeah, like for minerals and stuff, it's just Magnite is the only one I have under 150 of, and four of the others I have at least 500 of. Three of which I have like 1,000. Yeah, Crappa and Umanite are like the easiest to get. I have almost 3,000 Crappa. I should probably sell some, though I don't really need money, because you don't use a lot of money in this game, which is nice. Like, I've never felt starved for cash.
Yeah, it's not. Cash isn't really the concern here, I feel like.
Mission
Yeah.
locked in. Powering up the drop pod.
Yeah, like I'm gonna sell like I think probably
Actually-
800 and just making that cool 43,000. And I still have like
those minerals.
almost 2,000 of it left. Because I think some of them aren't used as frequently with the overclocks. I feel like, at least the weapon ones. So I haven't been like burning through them as much and just slowly collecting them over like aeons of gameplay. Where are you? Are you in the? Oh, you're in the customization.
Yeah, I'm
Where's...
switching things around.
Another thing they do really well is the lobby area is really well done.
Yeah,
have a lot of-
it's a cute little lobby.
Yeah, they have a lot of like little just hidden stuff that you can do, especially in this this update. They've added a lot of cool stuff because the whole theme of the update is like infection and plague and stuff spreading. I'm surprised we haven't had a plague event at all. Normally that would have happened.
I think it's because the stuff I've been choosing has been like
Yeah,
weapon
that might be it.
stuff. So
But normally it's sometimes you get them just randomly, but it's still interesting. What's like sometimes you get like the meteors and stuff falling in, not the event. But if you like go to certain parts of this map, you'll see like it's spreading in the station, relatively hidden and stuff, which is really cool. Because I was like walking around for a while and just like looking and seeing where I could find like the hidden ones. Like there's one I just showed. If you go up to the top, I think there's some as like the very top of the station. There's some as well. And it's nice seeing all the hidden like interactables. And there's a couple of mini games and stuff on there as well, on the station as well. Like you can kick barrels into a hoop. You've got dancing.
barrel hoop game.
I need one of the achievements is if you.
Get some work done.
Yeah, they have if you go to the very top above the shuttle, they have like an area with the new rocket boots that you can pick up, but it's a bit of a pain to get there.
Oh, there's rocket boots up there? Nice.
Yeah, I think the best way is so you can turn off the gravity, so you can probably make your way up that way would be easier, because climbing up is a pain.
Gravity recalibration commencing. Expect turbulence.
And it's not just you that floats as well, because all the barrels and stuff have physics, which is nice.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
I gotta use. You know what I gotta use this for? I gotta use this for when I'm, because you get an achievement if you get like a certain score with the barrels in time. And like if you hit them, like if you get like I think it's like 3,100 barrels. And so I gotta use it to get that score. If I can just like
the boots.
No, the
no.
gravity recalibration. Just reset
That is
it.
not good. It's gonna make it so much harder to get that barrel through that hoop, though. There's no way that would work.
I feel like it's.
Catch me!
It could if I had like all the patience in the world. I'm trying to get to the other. I can't. My boots died. Damn it. Because there's a couple
Oh, are they
others.
limited?
They have limited fuel. I should. I think.
Dang.
I think I fully burnt them out, and so it might have run out. But there's a couple areas. Oh no, the K is back. There's a couple areas that I know have like the plague. Like there's one up here that's like hidden from view. And there's like if you go up here as well, it's relatively hidden, and it's nice seeing all like the infection, like because it look from like if you're just walking most part, especially in the last season, you couldn't see any of it on the in here, but now it can, and it's kind of spooky. All right. We can do the mission now, sorry. I don't have any setting. Oh, actually, I should do the friend. I want to collect a friend next mission.
Oh, right.
Which one? Yes, Beastmaster. And they do decent damage against... They get a damage boost. That is nice. I'm just going to swap it in all of mine.
Man, they didn't add any new perks.
No, they haven't for a while. That's the one thing.
That's kind of sad. I'm getting all these perk points and I can't use them.
Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount that I just can't use. I think I 97 perk points, and there's nothing to put it in, and it's very yeah. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
No.
Could you please hurry up? We're leaving.
It's kind of a shame, but I think the devs know they kind of dug themselves in a hole there because as soon as they add in some, everyone who plays the game a lot is just gonna immediately buy them all up. So there's like no wait for it at all. So kind of not sure of like the what am I trying to say?
Yeah, no, I don't think that there's a
add
good
more perks,
way
they
to
probably
add it.
rethink it.
I wish there was. I don't think there needs to be more perks. Like I think the ones we have are good. I wish there was a bit like another slot or two. Because there's always like a few perks that I was like, I wish I could have, but I have ones that I think are like must-haves or pretty close to. Like there's the one that lets you restock from the resupply pods, like 50% faster. Or something,
yeah, no, I mean,
which is
all those
really
perks are,
big.
like, really like it can be big, but they just like seem like I was gonna say auxiliary. They seem like they're helper, but they're like not. They're never like so helpful that you'd be willing to like put down one of the more better ones to get it in your.
Yeah, I run the thorns because it's really useful with swarmers and stuff. And then I run the one that I think is pretty much a must-have for most missions is the deeper pockets. Because just being able to have 60 combined with the armor upgrade for it is just really nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone runs with deeper pockets.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's the one I think of out of all the perks. I think is like the best overall. And then I run the one that lets me resupply faster because I prefer it, but I don't think that's one I think you could probably swap. Same with thorns. Like if it's an area or some mission, I think a different perk would be better. I run thorns, but generally I stick to those three constantly.
I just don't even think about perks anymore. It's just like I kind of know the ones I've got.
I'll only really do it if I want to like try something new, if it's a specific mission type where I know like if there's the one with the ghost that constantly chases you.
Oh god.
I'll try and run the faster deposit because the big issue I find with those is you are faster than the ghost, and so you will be fine to stay ahead of it. Molly is not faster than the ghost and is generally, I'd say, roughly about the same speed, unfortunately. So she will be pretty close to the ghost at any given point whenever you need to deposit anything. So it is very difficult to deposit fast.
He's just kind of gotta lure
Like
the ghost
straight,
away
yeah.
when you need to deposit something and then,
Yeah.
and then get back to him later.
Which is pretty easy as scout, but if you're playing like someone else, it's a fair bit harder, I find. So I generally just try and
Yeah.
run the one that lets me deposit faster, because it also gives you damage reduction if you're near Molly or another deposit point, so you can tank like a hit or two if it manages to catch you while you're there. Because it hits like a truck regardless of difficulty.
We got a big horde of enemies
Yeah.
approaching the
Like, that's
buildings.
like the
Defend it or die
enemy, I would say, like, that scares me the most in this game. That, like, because it's got like a living counterpart as well.
Shoot.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, because it's basically got like a larger version of the exploders is what it is, like a ghost version of, and there's a living version of the ghost that does the same amount of damage pretty much.
What, a living version?
Yeah, it's very rare, and I think you only see it on higher difficulty missions, and
Is it
sometimes
the
like
one
deep
that
dives.
like turns stuff to gold?
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what you're
that's
talking
it.
about,
There's
or-
a version of it. Sometimes it will turn gold if it's gold plated. Other times it's just you're just kind of screwed and it's not gold plated and it just
Yeah.
explodes normally, and it sucks because
Yeah.
it could have been great.
Right. Okay.
The drill goes
But yeah, it's that one.
fuel canisters are all dry as a bone.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
annoying when that one comes up. So
Because the
It's so
da-
girthy,
the-
it's just, like,
it has a ton of health, and the damage is just, it will like two-shot you, like I said, regardless of difficulty really, or like regardless of how much health you have or health upgrades, like it will just straight up kill you. So I think that's the enemy type. Like that is far more dangerous in my eyes than any of the bosses in the game. One that I was a lot more afraid of for a while was with the overclock unlocks. There's the tower that you have to do as one of the like challenges to fill in the blank course, and that sucks because it used to do a lot more damage. I think they nerfed it in the last update actually, which is nice because it doesn't fire like targeting drones that explode. Like it had suicide drones and stuff, which surprisingly is not the most dangerous part. It was the most dangerous part was it fired like floor level waves that would deal a bunch of damage, and because you'd have to like stay on the spot to open up the tower to being able to be attacked, you would just get hit by a ton of the waves. That's still there, but because you don't have to deal with like the extra damage of the suicide drones, it's a lot easier, I think.
Ready to go.
But that scared me. I would sometimes just avoid having to do it if it was a particularly like hard mission already, because I didn't want to risk like dying or blowing through all my ammo on it. Cause
sometimes you just gotta like judge it.
Yeah,
Some of those,
pick
some
your
of those
battles.
ones are like difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the one where like the enemies with the gems in them are there, because there's been so many times where I've had it just like not.
Yeah,
like,
the
the
spawning
location is
time is
bad.
weird.
Drill does a
The spawning time on that is just weird. I don't get how, like, sometimes. Oh, that's a very nice skin on the gun. That is very, very nice.
Yeah. Isn't it? It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Is that I think that's the neon band one, or is it the? It looks like
attention team.
it's the neon band. Those ones are really nice.
Clear of bugs.
I want to unlock.
Yeah, I don't.
Incoming swarm.
Yeah, I want to unlock more of those, but they're hard to get because you have to get the specific like find in the levels, and it's still random. I planned out like how I was gonna get all the cosmetic stuff, like the optimal way for the ones I wanted, but then I got distracted and never bothered to do it because it was a lot of work.
But yeah, it is a lot of work. There's just
Because
so
you
much
want to
stuff.
do like you want to do high cave complexity, and easy
for, like, the
missions.
gems and stuff.
Because higher cave complexity and also higher length increases the chance it spawns. But also, shit, I got down. It increases the chance. Yeah, just the exploders and stuff for nearby.
The drill
hold on.
dozer is ready to
There
start
we
the
go.
extraction of the Amaran Heartstone.
Oh shit, it's dying.
That's alright. It's you can repair it almost as fast as they damage it, or usually faster.
Oh, you're mine, buddy.
Oh, nice. I keep trying to. What
Oh
do
yeah,
I?
you can grab one, right?
Yeah, I forget the command though. Like the.
You gotta walk up to him and push and hold E.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should not do it next to an exploder because he's just gonna get himself
Probably
killed.
not. There's one right here.
Where are you?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he was getting. Whoa, sorry. What was it? There I was. Yeah, if you do the, you want to basically, if you want to collect cosmetics, you want to do easy missions, and probably like short length, just so you can get them done faster. Because if it's done, like the spawn chance, there's a set spawn chance for the event, and so if you burn through more missions, you just have more likely chance it's gonna occur. Because even though it's more likely in a longer mission, it like the math doesn't favor it. If you like time wise. But I ended up not trying to grind for those because I don't hate myself quite that much yet.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
I love this game, but like I don't grind for overclocks, but like I don't really want to grind for cosmetics that are random unless I have to, or unless I'm
Yeah.
really.
It seems like if you wanted to get everything, it'd be such a pain.
Yeah, which I think is not. I'm not opposed to that. I think it's fine. It gives you something to work. Always be like looking towards, which is nice. Like there's
Yeah.
always something I could be like I could do in this game, even when I've
Do you
done
like
like.
to optimize? Do you like to optimize things like that?
It really depends on the game. I like to like challenge myself with like games and stuff that I'm playing, so that it give myself personal goals and stuff. But I'm not like in terms of like competitive games and optimization, generally not, because I don't care as much once it's in a competitive environment. As weird as that is.
No, that's fine. I'm not much of a competitive gamer myself. I
Yeah.
like co-op more than competitive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll give myself personal challenges to like do this in Deep Rock, or like, you know, set a time or specific challenge in Nayvell 2. But if I'm in a Rainbow Six lobby, like I don't care. I'm just here to have fun and play the game. Doesn't really matter. Like, not super serious in those. It's just
Right.
very game dependent. And I'm not sure
Okay,
why
we got-
it is that and not like anything else.
We got one drop ready. I think I'm good.
Yeah. There's the one thing, there's the special ore, not technically not, it's like the weird ore that's for cosmetics. Up
Yeah,
here.
where is it?
It's up here. Oh, there's a special one as well. I'm trying to, there's two, I forgot where the other one is though, I'll ping it when I see it. It's an awkward place to reach, unfortunately.
Oh, what is this?
This is, you
There's
can
no
spend it.
verticality. There's no verticality with the gunner. There's no
Well,
verticality with the gunner. What are you saying?
Yeah, because
I got here first.
yeah, because Driller has even worse verticality. If I was the scout, I would have just platformed up and made it in an instant. Yeah, and the other one's over there.
Got some of that fancy fashion
Yeah.
red ammo.
For those watch, this pink like shardy stuff is basically you can, instead of spending credits and like the normal special ores on cosmetics, you can spend those to get them.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what that was.
It's
kinda remembered
usually
that,
like
but-
because it's fairly rare, and you don't get it a lot in missions. Like I said, it's rare. It's. Oops, I should not have done that.
Hurry,
It's like, you don't have a lot to spend, and you can't get a lot of cosmetics with it. But you also do earn it if you buy, like the more cosmetics you buy, the more you earn towards more of them. More of the ore. So like if you're rewarded for buying cosmetics with like the currency, or just buying cosmetics in general if you want more cosmetics.
Wait, what?
I basically just used it to buy like the different armor sets, and then a couple of the beard colors. But I haven't used it for anything else. I need to go look for health further back, if that's alright.
Yeah, I mean, there's some like in the well, okay, it's up on the ceiling like over here.
Yeah,
but
I do not have the verticality.
you can just dig up the wall.
Yeah, but then I have to make my way down safely, and I don't like to. I need to go fast, so I'll probably end up jumping. There's no red sugar anywhere. Damn it! My addiction. No. I like how you can get like a perk where it gives you like the sugar rush whenever you get red sugar. It just increases your speed and the amount of health it gets.
Wait, does it? Oh wait, no, there's a perk for you. Said that was a perk?
Yeah, there's a perk for it. It's actually a decent one because like the health increase is solid, and the speed boost is kind of nice. Especially because a lot of the time you're doing it is when you're just in a bit of. Oh, if you're ordering a supply, I didn't realize we had enough nitro for that. I'll come back.
Yep.
And just take one of those, because that does health too. Oh, there's more special ore over here. This one is a lot, especially since it's not a Mineral Mania mission. That's great. Yeah. No, I mean, no wonder I have so much cropper. It's pretty much everywhere on this map, and like other ones.
Yeah, no, it's really like disproportionately
I
proportional.
think it's because of like the shapes, because they all have generally like different shapes and stuff, and some of them I think are more like favored or just easier to spawn in than others. Like Croppa would just spawn like on the wall and stuff, whereas Magnite is like it's generally partly in the ground, but doesn't spawn in the walls or anything. So the spawning is rare. Umanite spawns on the ground, but because it's like also like fairly like skinny and stuff, it doesn't take up much space, so I don't think the requirements are that heavy. If I had to guess. But also it probably would I wouldn't be shocked if they tried to like set it to certain ones or better. And that honestly seems pretty reasonable to me. It's what I would do in their position. And I mean, some areas just have more hazards in it as well, which makes collecting it harder. Like this zone has like pretty much no hazards unique to the zone. But
actually, I think you're. Yeah.
This is
you
like
mentioned that. I don't think.
I think it's the only
nice.
one, really.
Oh, that blasted me right off.
Yeah.
The zipline.
Oh, I didn't know it zaps off zip lines. I knew it zaps you like everywhere else, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, I got a pet bug as well now. He's not as tough as yours.
Oh, I think mine's dead. Oh no, he's right there. Okay.
Yeah, no, he was still alive just a second ago. He's a pretty beefy boy. Oh, he can... Oh, he one-shots him. Alright then. Very nice.
Oh, shoot.
Where... Oh, shoot.
It's overheated. Stand your ground. Give no quarter.
Where is... I haven't had a chance to show off my primary's icicle stuff. That's... Oh, here.
Thank you. Oh.
Got one.
Oh, you just get that with the mic.
Yeah. Oh.
Swarm detected. Keep the drill
Oh, great. A swarm. That's...
We got this. We got this.
Yeah. I mean, I have decent... I'm, like, good on ammo and stuff now, I think.
The swarm is upon you.
Goddamn overheated.
Oh, and I'm quite good at grenades, which is important.
Us, you. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Friendly fire damage is pretty low in the game. I think it's like... I think base, it's like 75% or something. of normal damage.
Can you toss down a flare at some point?
I'm.
Oh no, you're not. You're not. I forgot.
I can just toss them around, and I think that some there's one weird thing about flares, where some classes have like different labeled ones. I don't know how much of an actual difference it makes in the lighting quality, but I know some have like high intensity
really?
flare, and some have like medium intensity and stuff. But I haven't, yeah, I haven't noticed like an actual difference though. Is the weird thing. Like it all feels like, pretty much the same. I assume that there is, but it must just be fairly negligible. Oh.
I don't feel like there would be, right? Like it doesn't feel right that there would be a difference.
I think that the main difference is that like
Guys, keep those bloody meats up the grill. Whack-a-mole.
I think the main difference is the like scouts is not as strong as the others, and some like the ones that have like the worst mobility and stuff have better ones. But I don't. It's weird. I'd have to double check it. I haven't checked in a while. But it's not like it's definitely not a noticeable thing.
Hey, trigger discipline, bullet brain.
Also, yeah, trick with these is if you don't destroy the main tower, they can't respawn in the same location, so you can have a better idea of where the next ones are gonna spawn. But you've already been doing that, and you're doing a much better job because you have Dreader. My gun
they're surprisingly really good at it.
Well, because his guns do a bit of terrain damage, whereas mine don't. And Scout's, that's one of the things that Scout has, is none of his stuff has terrain, like he doesn't have good terrain damage. Fuck. What happened there? Oh.
There's an exploder.
Oh, it's always the exploders.
Oh, there's more than one. Get ready. Ready, run.
Oh, I waited that one. Honestly, one thing they could probably do in this mode is, and I'm not sure how balanced it would be for like the higher difficulties, but reducing drill dozer health wouldn't be that bad a change to make it more like impactful, because it's fairly easy just to keep it at 100 if you're just paying enough attention.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that, but I haven't. I mean, we're not playing on a harder difficulty.
Yeah,
here,
that's
so.
true. It's just like it could be better, but I don't play enough like of the high difficulties to know if that like a change like that would just absolutely like make it miserable for them to do these missions. If the drill dozer just doesn't have the health anymore. Where is our mule?
It's on top of the orb for some
reason. It always goes on top of there. I never know. It's just such a pain.
Good. Oh, there you are.
There we go. Thank you, Molly. Jesus.
Nicely done.
The mule AI is wacky. It is a very. It
Sometimes,
likes to,
yep.
It makes very interesting choices.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Yep, no problem. And get ready to make our trek back to the beginning.
It's not that far.
Yeah, and it's all like fairly clear. I'm just gonna look for more special orders and stuff, but I don't think there is any.
Whoa,
there's a bit of a drum.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
Drop pod departing and
There's like a weird drop here, but there isn't anything down there that's useful or anything.
Shit. No.
What? What's wrong? Oh no, is it? God.
I dropped Dorothy. Okay, well, time to see if I can get myself out of this hole.
What do you think of the verticality?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Alright, Alright, I'm good.
Got it.
I can dig. Alright.
It's all good. I got my way up.
Damn drills are overheated.
Alright. Alright, I'll cover you now.
Where's it? shoot.
I forgot about Dorothy, to be honest. I know I
it's not
should bring her
necessary,
back.
But, I mean, you don't
I
get
always-
anything for it.
But you know, there's some things that you just should do out of respect for Dorothy. She puts in a lot of work.
Initiating launch sequence. Keep up Galactic. Thank you for your good work. Drop pod will leave
Fucking
all
exploders.
throughout you.
Alright, I think I got it. I think I'm
Oh,
up.
shit.
Not again.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. I was worried he was gonna grab you while you're on that.
Oh! That's not good.
Where? Oh.
I'm like trapped.
Oh, another one.
Oh, he blasted me.
No more stingtail.
Alright, we should be able to get up pretty easily now, hopefully.
You're gonna have to drill some path up there.
Ah, okay.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, one interesting fact is, while some stuff will fall if you dig all the way around it, drop pod is not one of those.
Yeah.
Like the resupply
drop pod
pods and
sometimes.
stuff. The resupply pod will not will fall. A lot of like the stuff that you call in will. Drop pod does not. I don't think that platform does either, but I haven't tested that. I should at some point, whenever I'm bored out of my mind.
It doesn't feel like a good move.
Yeah, I have
It's
a
like-
feeling it wouldn't, because it's one of like the more station. Like it doesn't move at all. Well, I guess like most of the other stuff doesn't as well. I haven't really tested with the platforms, and I don't expect they. I think everything that has a deposit point probably won't. Maybe the one that has Doretta will. I'm not sure on that though. I would say maybe not because you have the drill. Which I have to test if the drill will drop as well. There's so much to test at some point. But that will probably be off stream because that would be boring as hell to dig through and be testing.
A little bit.
It is a bit
Just
of
a
a
little.
pain to do it. Alright. Let's go back to Scout. I missed Scout already. Yeah, what's the other? I think Salt Pits is one of the other. Salt Pits also doesn't have any hostile, inherently hostile terrain stuff, I think. But I think it's just those
Mission
two.
selected. Powering up the drop pod.
Okay, no, sorry, no, there's three that definitely, three that don't have any unique dangers, I think. Dense Biozone, Salt Pits, and the Azurwield. Everything else has at least some native plants that will attack you or damage you, I think. Actually, I think Biozone does as well. I think it's just the Azurwield that just doesn't have anything damaging, really. Oh, we haven't got any good beers either. You can get drunk
It's
in the
all
game,
good.
which is nice.
That's kind of fun.
And if you do, you'll black out. If you drink enough, you'll just black out, which is great.
I think that was always like the most fun thing. Is just like
Yeah, just having a
after you
beer
play
with
a
the
bunch of games,
lads.
you just like you just get some beers. And you
Especially because
just,
some
like,
of them have
mess
the
around in
special
hub.
effects.
So it's really chill.
Yeah.
This will probably be my last game here before
Alright,
I
yeah.
hop off and like pass out. I picked one of the oil rigging ones because I do like setting up the
Yeah,
the
setting it
routes.
up is fun, and just riding it is fun. Doing the mission itself is eh. Ooh, also it's Magma Core, which means Magnite. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
Magnite.
yeah.
I'm very happy. Yeah.
Suit up.
That's good.
Yeah, it's level 3 complexity, I think.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah. I like the complexity of like the complex missions, but my navigation skills are not good. It's a
I don't
double-edged
really
sword.
know the difference. I don't really know the
It's
difference
like
of, like, a
how
complex mission
much
versus
like paths and stuff it has, or how much like compared to open space. I think. I'm pretty sure. Whereas length is just like how big it is.
right.
And both of them like they increase the amount of like at the end you get like a % score bonus basically.
Oh yeah, like a multiplier.
Yeah, which is based off of like those two factors plus the difficulty plus any like modifiers. And I think it's just negative. I don't think positive modifiers like decrease it or anything, because there aren't a lot of like objectively positive modifiers either. Oh, we got an event.
Set up pipelines, fuel the on-site refinery, and launch the goods back to orbit. Nothing could be simpler. Get to work, Roughnecks.
An event.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot,
wait.
I forgot to.
Request access.
Oh, it's this thing.
Yeah, this thing's fun.
Inbound.
Oh my god. But you already like almost killed it. What the heck?
I basically threw all my grenades and died.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I just started meleeing it and throwing all my nades in, and because the nades are just ridiculous on the weak spot.
Oh, this is good. This is gonna make this level really easy.
Yeah. For chat, this thing basically has like turret, and will just walk around and automatically target, and it's invincible.
Yeah,
So it
once
is
you get on your
absolutely
sides-
amazing, especially because
Yeah.
we also would never have to worry about ammo now, really, if we can just keep away from the bugs, because it will just come and save us. That's part of why having Bosco's nice as well, because if I'm like out of ammo, I can just like keep out of the way, and he will eventually just deal enough chip damage.
Pump jacks launched. Stay clear from the
Did you ever use his rockets? I like never use them.
Who?
Bosco's rockets.
Moscow? Oh yeah, he has rockets. I
Yeah,
forget about that all the
exactly.
time.
Yeah.
I think, there's, like,
they're like I
maybe
think they're
another-
actually decent, but I just never use them because like you just don't think to.
Yeah, like it's almost too much micro to like do that in the middle of a battle. If it's
Yeah.
like a guy who's got like
I
a
only ever do
shield.
it if it's the like the driller mission where you have to hit the top of those things, because it does like slight terrain destruction, so it can do that. Or if there's a very big like horde of them that I need dealt with, and he is close by. But even then, like most of the time, if there's a horde, I would just shoot him down with my weapons, because why bother microing Bosco? It's a lot of work.
Yeah, Bosco's the kind of guy you want to like set to a job and then forget about it for a
Yeah.
while.
He's basically how you like cope with having like the limited verticality, and he's really helpful with that, because you can like if there's alien eggs and stuff, you just basically sick him on it. He'll go get them for you, even if they're on the top of the map. Oh, we have a chest, by the way. So we have a cosmetic
Oh,
event.
thank God. Hold on, where are you at?
It is a weird location. Let me just
Oh, I
blow
see it,
up
I see
some
it.
of the plants around it, so that it's a bit less. I think this is probably the most dangerous biome. Because just it has the exploding plants here. We have to find the batteries for it though, which I haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
But they're usually very close, so it's not that big a deal.
I've had times where I spent like over 10 minutes trying to locate them. It's really annoying.
So
Just
what I find
floating.
more annoying is the other type, where it's like the other type of cosmetic event where it's the helmet in the ground, because sometimes I'm not playing with sound, and so I will not notice it because it's an audio cue, which is entirely my fault, and not a mistake. That's fully just me, like choosing to play with the disadvantage there. But it does make it annoying when I'm like, because they have good rewards as well. And then I have to look at the map and like find where it is after I use it. It's a pain. I do think it's like, as much as I call it, I do think that it's really nice having it in there. I don't think they should remove that. I think they should have more, ideally more stuff like that. Oh, they're not on, they're lower down. Damn it. I found one of them.
Oh, nice.
A lot of special lore, which is great. Yeah. The battery chests are really fun to do, I think. because I like looking for the batteries and carrying them stuff, and they're not that hard normally. Sometimes, like you said, you will get like the, oh yeah, it's just like missing. It's in like a different cave section in the next one. Oh, I found the other one as well. Oh shit.
You're gonna have to get me up. I just fell.
Let me make my way. I don't. Yeah.
I got a little bit jumpy.
Grappling and you just fall.
Yeah, I just wasn't careful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's why I'm generally... Okay, I actually know that's a lie. I'm not that careful with the grappling. I'm pretty dumb with it. But I have the hover... I always have hover boots, just in case. And for a while I used the shotgun overclock that gave me the ability to kind of cushion my fall with it. And that made things a lot easier. So I definitely, if you get that and you don't have a better like overclock that you prefer for the shotgun, and you're using it, it's a solid one. Also, it's super fun to use because you just run. You can just propel yourself across the map with ease. Fucking, I forgot what the name of that thing is. The
big robot?
Yeah, it messed up my path to put the battery in. Damn it.
I definitely don't know what its name is.
Yeah, I know it has one, and it's probably like that guy human-y name, because I feel like all the Molly. Oh, thank you for throwing that. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh,
come up and out? Because you're gonna have to come up anyways if you want the cosmetic.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to come up anyways. It's all good. You can do it.
I don't think it's one of the some stuff. Then you repair it. It will repair faster if there's 2 people, but not most. Unfortunately, it's weird. That's one thing I do think that they should change because having the inconsistency. I don't care that it's like I think. I'd prefer it, obviously, because it's more convenient if both people could repair. But I think just having it not be different depending on what you're repairing would make it easier and make more sense. I don't like the consistency. Sausage Party, it's going well. Herbs, nice. It's going. We're playing. We're rocking stone. This is probably the rough game, but having some very addictive. I did not realize that like more than an hour had passed of stream already.
Well, that's the scary thing. Like, the games
so
feel
mindless.
so short. Yeah, the games feel so short, but they're really like 20 minutes each. 15 to 20 minutes, and you're just downing them one after another. And like I literally just like re-downloaded this game and reinstalled it to get ready for this. And like at 12, like at midnight, I took a break from working, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do a round or 2 of Deep Rock Galactic, and next thing I knew, it was like 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell?
I've legitimately played to 4 before work, thinking like I could just get a round or 2 in. Now that I'm like, and then I'm ending up at like 4 a.m. Like, what is it even worth trying to sleep now? Should I just continue playing and just suffer the consequences?
It's very addictive. God damn.
This is, I think, one of the most addictive games that I can think of. And it's not like, what's nice is it's not in a predatorily addictive way. It's not like really trying hard to build up like the habits with like the daily login rewards or stuff. Like it has weeklies and stuff, but like even that's kind of different, I think. So it doesn't like actively push and like try to like, mind trick you into like becoming like constantly playing it, but it just kind of naturally does it because it's so fun. It's like stuff like Vampire Survivors and stuff is similar. It's just the core gameplay is just very fun, so you're just gonna sink tons of time into it without realizing it because you just don't think to stop because it's like I really enjoyed it, let's do another one. And so on and so on.
Now I want to play Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, yeah. I've played that for a while, and then I've played Hollow Cure for even longer.
Wait, why is there a boss?
Oh, sometimes it's just.
It's
I would.
different.
Sometimes the bosses will just show up. It's quite rare, but it does occasionally happen. I say it's like every like one. It's like 1 in 20,
Bloody disgusting.
or even less.
One less obstacle to eliminate.
Huh. Yeah, I don't feel like I've ever seen like one of these actual big bosses appear out of nowhere.
I've only had it happen a handful of times. I've had it happen relatively recently, so I'm surprised that like it happened like the other day when I was playing. But I've also been playing a lot recently, so that's not good. So maybe we should try usually repetitive grinding games. It's not really a grinding game, is the thing, because you can get all of like the base like weapons and stuff pretty easily. The overclocks are different, but you don't need those to have a good time. Those are just like weapon customization, and not all of them are like objective like strictly better upgrades for the weapons. A lot of them are like either like pretty big downsides or downsides in theory for like other pretty big gains, or just like medium ones as well. But like I definitely highly recommend the game, especially since I think it's on sale for Steam summer sale still. It is very much worth the price.
It's an amazing co-op game.
Yeah, it's like a decent solo game, but I'd definitely be a bit careful because of like it's very quick to lose a ton of time in. Co-op's a bit easier because if someone has something else to do, that's like a set endpoint. Should probably not be trying to get behind it because I'm very low. And I say that I'm down.
Yep.
Unlucky.
Okay, what can I do here?
Honestly, you probably are able to just kill it on your own. Like, it's pretty low. I also will. Oh, yeah, watch that. The other two are on my corpse, and
Are they?
yeah. Well, oh, it's 3 actually down there. But yeah, the bot is killing it. Honestly, you could probably even the bot will just eventually kill this thing. Is the nice thing as well.
Oh my god, the bot just ran into me.
It does that. Pathing is the one thing I think the game could still improve.
It's
Oh.
overheated.
Almost.
Ah, there we go.
I've got it.
Very nice.
That was annoying. I do think we get like a challenge like a % bonus to our overall point. Will this game inspire the Short King Revolution? Maybe, potentially. No promises.
Short King Revolution?
Yeah.
You
I
can't
hope
have a
so.
Short King Revolution. You have to have a Short King Rebellion. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if I really want that to happen as someone who's like pretty tall, but you know, you kings do you. Now, if you wanna have your revolution or rebellion, you do it. I'll be watching from the sidelines and potentially supporting.
I'll be running the block. I'll be running all the sports bets.
Yeah. There should just be dating gambling. Just on that actually sounds like a really bad idea. No, that's actually probably a really bad idea. Dating game. No, that's
Another day.
that was one where it sounded way better in my head. Better idea in my head.
What would that even be like?
Well,
it'd be
the problem is it is entirely subjective, and like, so it would just be you judging someone and how like you think, or judging two people and how you think like the chances of a successful date or whatever would go. So it's just super
Yeah, but I mean-
judgmental.
But I mean, you could just like you could do that right now. You could just like make bets on like the latest season of The Bachelor or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever TV show.
I think it's a bit different for a TV show. I think, and it'd probably be that's not as bad. I think if it's just like real people or like if it's the amateur league of gambling, of date gambling, then it'll be a bit different. Because then it's just, you're just judging, like, the people behind it, which isn't...
5'9" gang will rise above with lifted trucks.
Yeah, I don't... Is 5'9", like, short? Like...
I don't think so. Because, like, 5'10" is supposed to be average height for a man in America, at least.
I guess, yeah. I wouldn't consider, like, 5'9" short. I mean, I'm, like, I think 5'11", 5'11 and a half. Yeah. I'm under 6 feet. But I'm between that and 5'11", I think. But I guess it... I mean, I guess it... If you guys say it's short, but it doesn't feel like that short.
5'9" is short? No way.
That's what I'm being told. I guess, like...
This is ridiculous.
Technically.
5'9" is not short.
One down, more to go.
Y'all have, like, some skewed ideas about what tall
5'9"
is.
is just legally a dwarf. You heard it here.
You just need to set up one more,
Yeah.
and then we can
Oh, is it the one up? Oh god.
Yeah, it's way up there. It's gonna be a fun ride to get that one.
This is like one time I should have played engineer. Engineer
okay.
really is nice in this.
Pipe plunked down.
It'll be fine. You got this.
If 5'9" is short, I'm not even that tall then. Fuck.
Right.
I was like, I'm pretty tall. I'm like, 5'11". No, that's like an inch above the average or something. That's fine by me. I don't need the extra inches. I don't want to get taller because then it starts being like, there's a certain point where it starts being a bit annoying. I feel like I'm at a very good height now.
Surfing.
Yeah, I'm kind of around there, as well.
Disco
And it's just
here.
like it's just a height where you don't even have to think about your height very much.
Yeah. If there's a better way?
I'm digging a hole.
No, I don't want an extra. Well, if you put it like that, yeah.
So. So. Oh, that's good.
No comment. Alright, our map is not being helpful, so I will just continue and pray that this is the
do you
right
see
way.
me? Do you see where I'm digging?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is very helpful, thank you.
Here.
I would have just been
this is
lazy and
awful.
tried to, like, force and make it work.
Oh, this is bad. I'm like along the ceiling right now. This is. Oh no.
If it's too, like, if it gets to the point where you're gonna fall, or risk fall, like, it's better to just, we can probably make it work. Because you can do some weird tricks with this to, like, make it work where it really shouldn't.
Oh damn. Where? Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're like gonna dig at each other here.
Pipelines in place.
I'm trying to get it a bit higher, I think. Potentially. Or, like, so I can get it around.
It's a
Ah,
matter
fuck.
of balance. Hover boots on.
Yeah, there. Okay, so actually, okay. I have. Why am I letting you drink? I have driller. I'm. the
Oh, you're
worst.
driller. What the heck,
Yeah.
dude? Be careful. There's a hole in the floor in this path.
All
up
right,
ahead,
that's fine.
So
Let me just break this down.
yeah.
Pipe
This is
framework set.
another type of mission where having boss go is quite helpful because you can just set them to automatically be building this while you're placing
You
it.
can.
Yeah, if you like.
Oh, to make it to
It'll
build
be
it.
beauty
Yeah,
once it's
if you
complete.
task him like in the like task him at the
Oh my
end,
god,
so
this
he's-
path is so good. This path is so good. It's so long. What the heck?
yeah.
This is gonna take forever.
Like to imagine this is an average Chinese miner experience if they don't get got. I think this is the average like miner experience overall. Like every time that there was like a mining horror story, I just assume it's basically like this, but like even spookier because they have worse guns. or no guns.
Smoke him if you got him.
To the Canadian healthcare
Ooh.
situation, you were tweeting about workout. Kind of. So I wasn't able to get the medication, which is why I'm probably a bit more talkative now. But I am able to. I got an appointment, and then the TTC killed me and was like, "No, we're gonna break," and so no appointment for you. And then I got a new appointment, and so that's fine. I get it on Monday, and it all worked out in the end.
It's over, Hayden.
I don't get paid
It's
enough
not
for this.
like technically urgent medication. It's just like it's antidepressants and ADHD meds. So like I don't want to go without it, but like it's not like I'm gonna like die of like liver failure or like kidney failure or something if I don't get it. So not the end of the world, but it was. It's just one of those things. It makes it a lot difficult to do stuff and plan without it, which is why streaming and stuff kind of got messed up for the end of the week. So I should be able to stream fine tomorrow and everything. Now it's just because I'm with family up where I am. That is a bit inconvenient. But I have found free time now, and I'm sure that I'll have free time tomorrow.
Nitro's been withdrawn, and supply pod is inbound.
Found a supply pod back at the base. I
Thank
need the
you.
health really
Yeah.
badly.
Yeah, I definitely do that, especially because this is like the most dangerous area.
Oh, the ceiling is just caked with like the
Like that.
The
ammo stuff.
yeah.
That's unfortunate. No way to get at
Again, that's like one of those. Bosco is just. I never realize how much I miss Bosco until I'm playing multiplayer. No offense, obviously, but just having him mine things just that are fully out of reach of everyone else, like regardless of class, pretty much, is just incredibly useful.
it. Yeah. No, I understand that.
The only time I ever wish there was another player, like that, I think it's like that I regret having Bosco instead of like another player, is if you're into salvage, because him being in the zone doesn't count, and so if you're getting revived by him, even if you're in the zone, you're still losing progress towards it. And so I've lost missions because I just go down there, and even though he's in the zone and bringing me up, I'm not in the zone. I don't count for points, and so and that is the worst feeling in the game, because it's it's like usually at the end of the mission. I've had it happen on the end of a deep dive, and so I don't get the final core, and that was very frustrating.
Oh, yeah. That'd be pretty bad.
At
Anything with
least-
those deep dives,
yeah.
man. I hate the deep dives.
They're fine if you're like the regular ones are fine. The other ones I wouldn't recommend doing unless you have a large a group of experienced players. And even then, like if like with my friends and stuff, we're experienced enough that we could do it, but it's like still a challenge and not consistently able to get it. I would say sometimes it's good to do it to get like the blank core if you're able to get the first one of the week, like the first mission in the trio. But I would never expect to get the full 3 from the elite ones.
Yeah,
Cause
the elite ones you have to be.
I think it's like set for. I think it's set for like danger level like 4 at the start,
Yeah,
and then it goes up. It's definitely a higher danger level than the other. It's
Yeah,
broken
well,
down.
yeah, it starts at like 4 and it increases by a half each round, and
I
then
think- yeah, I
it
think
also
that's
has
it.
like, it always has like
It has like the
it
exploding
has like
ones.
really nasty side effects on the levels
Yeah.
too.
And I think
It's
I
really
think there's
awesome.
typically like it spawns one of the explode like the large exploders, like the ones that with with the gold and stuff we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had
yeah.
those consistently spawn whenever I do them. Not every single time, I don't think, but like most, like at least 2/3. And so those, and because those are pain enough to deal with on like this difficulty. They're miserable if you're higher because they will like one-shot you.
Pump sequence at 50%. Refining commencing.
So yeah, elites are not doing the elite deep dives not worth it. Regular ones are worth it, I'd say, but they're not generally super easy, and it also would depend on like the type of mission and how comfortable you are with those missions. Because like for me, I'm not as comfortable consistently doing salvages, especially on deep dives and solo. So if there's a salvage, I'm less confident on like I'll give it a shot, but like if I'm failing it a couple times, then I'm not gonna like I'm just gonna like do assignments and stuff instead of like trying to like brute force complete the deep dive, because it's not worth it. You're just using too much time, and then it ruins some of the enthusiasm and joy of it if you're just losing to one mission constantly. Because it doesn't change the map and stuff either. So you know, it's the exact same mission, exact same map. If it's like the second or third, you have to go through another one to get there already, and it's just kind of suffering.
Yeah. I feel ya. Deep Rock Galactic is kind of like a chill game. It's
better
like
when you're
anyways.
not doing the deep dives, I think. Though I don't think doing them is that bad, but it's better. Like I prefer not having to do them and just doing the
Yeah,
regular.
I mean, I think the option is there for just like the people who want more of a challenge from the game.
And more of the and having
not
the
really why I
if you're
play it.
like me and want to collect overclocks really fast, because it is like a substantial amount. Because theoretically, if you get 3, which counts to 3 plus the 3 that you get from the weekly core assignment is 6, which is you need 5 to get a free one, and so you get a total of 7 if you do both the core and the deep dive to completion, like and then if you do like an elite and are able to get like the 3 from there, then you get enough to get a total of 11 in theory.
Dang.
3 of which are guaranteed 3 of which are guaranteed cosmetics, but that's still like very good.
Cargo rocket launched.
And if I could do like the elite deep dives consistently, I would definitely be doing them, even if it was a pain. But it's just I have not found a way to properly like do them and be confident in my ability to complete it until
Yeah. No, it's kind of ridiculous in solo. Like you can't even like try to fight. You have to just run most of the time.
Yeah, even the first
It's
mission, you just can't.
You gotta pray that you
complete
get a good mission that
consistently.
lets you just kind of zip around.
Yeah. If I try an elite one and it's any mission that requires being stationary in the same, I will just like quit out of it, because you just can't do it solo. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. But if it's like, that's why mining and stuff. If it's a mining mission or alien eggs and stuff, that is
I got
doable.
grabbed.
Oh shit.
I got grabbed. You can find me.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, thank you. Well, that sucks.
Grabbing is rough. It's bad. I'd say it's almost worse in well, let me dig. That's alright. Let me dig us out. Here.
I just never expected the thing.
Yeah. That's why I usually run the what's the perk that gives you a warning. It's not always enough to escape, especially with like the certain mobs that will grab you. It's not. But having the warning is nice.
Flares up.
Retrieving escape pod.
I think in multiplayer it's almost worse, because if they're not able to get to you, like Bosco will just automatically drop whatever he's doing and go save you, and he can always like get to you in a decent time. Whereas if your friends are close, that's fine. They're gonna get you out way faster to Moscow. But if they're not, like, they don't have a good angle, you're just kind of trapped there, and there's a decent chance you just get knocked down.
Yeah, Bosco's like just really handy. I don't know, like when you play in like a big group of people, I
It's
think
fun.
that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's nice that like the solo experience is still fun and almost easier like than in most respects easier than in group, which I think is a good like way of doing it. Like, cause it doesn't like sure, but elite deep dives are impossible, but everything else is doable. And some of it is, like I said, even easier than the group missions, if it's, like, stuff in the ceiling, for example. And so it doesn't feel like you're handicapped by not having a teammate. Do you want to do a couple drinks at the bar? Before we end it?
I'm very sleepy.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, well,
I'm
thank
out
you
of it.
all for coming, and thank you for playing with me. I'm definitely
Yeah, no problem.
happy to
I love
play with
this.
you anytime, on stream or off stream. I am very addicted to this game. But
I think in the last like 24 hours I played like over 5 hours of this game, so I can't do this again.
yeah, fair enough.
It's killing me.
I played 2 hours here. I played 3 hours last night after midnight, and in like an hour or so during the day. I don't know what that adds up to, but probably too much.
Yeah, it's too much, man. This game is just crack. It's crazy. Like I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just like it's just such a casual just it fills your time and it's fun. It's not deep, it's not like super
so I would
tough or anything.
highly genuinely like wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone, but know what you're getting into. That it is that like easy like to like get fully like if you're concerned about picking it up, I'd still say like get it and give it a chance, but go into it knowing that that's like a bit of a risk there,
You just what the doctor ordered.
because that's definitely like with my experience and stuff.
Please don't
I would do it again because I've had such a good time with the game, but I've spent so much time in it that it's probably not great.
It just feels it just I don't like thinking about how much time I've
Yeah.
played this game for. But
There's a couple other games that are like that for me. And this is the one I think that I'm most happy with what I've got out of it though. In terms of like enjoyment
Same.
for my like, cause there's some like Magic the Gathering stuff where I've invested a lot of time, a lot of money into it, and gotten like returns and stuff obviously, but it's not like I'm definitely like in the red in that regard. Whereas this one, I'd say, in terms of like enjoyment per hours played, I'm very, very much in the green still. But I've still spent way too much. The high doesn't. You don't build up a tolerance for the high, but you're still paying for the drugs to get the high. So.
Well, there's no cost though.
But
Or there's no monetary cost at least.
Yeah, there's no monetary cost, which is very nice. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for coming. Make sure to check out Temp and stuff. Especially.
Don't check me out. That makes me self-conscious.
Too bad. I'm gonna plug you, but yeah, he's linked in the description and stuff, as well as like the other FlaVR members and friends and everything. And obviously, you probably know of them, but make sure to check them out. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great time.
Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for having me. I fucking love this game, so
yeah,
it was fun.
I love this game and happy to have anyone accompany me in it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otzer and
Alright.